Hi, I'm E.D. Lewis, and welcome back to my channel, E.D. Lewis Reviews, back with a new review. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so and hit that little bell so you'll get the notifications for my latest videos. Also, make sure you hit that like button and please leave a comment down below. So, we are now just about to Valentine's Day. It's in 2 days by the time that this video goes up. It is the 12th. Again, by the time the video goes up, and I think I'll do one more romantic one. I might do some other romantic themed stuff, but this is something a little different, and this is part of my Dracula Reviews, by the way, so welcome back for that. I can't remember what the last Dracula review was that I did, but that will be down below in the description, so do check that out. This time around, we are doing Dracula in the Flesh by Tracy H. Writing under the name of TK Hardin. It is an erotic it's an erotic horror. It's not really romance. There is romance elements to it, and there is kind of a romance story interwoven into it, but it's mostly erotic horror. It was published in 2013, and I read this sometime last year. I can't remember if I read it before Halloween or if I read it in like November or something. I think it's one that I started and then I put it down, read some other things, picked it back up because I don't really remember the reason why I put it down. I think I put it down for a reason with intention to pick it back up, and I did. So anyway, here's a brief synopsis that I wrote. The story is a retelling of Dracula, you know, but with a twist. Well, more than one, really. Jonathan Harker goes to Transylvania to see his client, Dracula, but gets pushed into a world of vampires and werewolves. Yes, there are werewolves in this. And becomes a prisoner in Dracula's castle as part of Dracula's plan, and so that he can move about London, you know, freely without being recognized. Mina Murray, only in England, awaits her fiancé's return, but questions her love for him as she dreams of this mysterious man from hundreds of years ago, until at a party, which I think it's held at, it's not called Whitby Abbey, I think it's Whitby Estate or something like that. Not Whitby Abbey, I'm sorry, that's the real place that the place was based off of for Stoker's novel. It was Carfax. I think it's Carfax Mansion or Estate or something like that. So it's not a ruined abbey. Until at a party she meets a man who closely resembles him. And that's all I'm going to give you on the synopsis. So, this book had some different ideas to it. It combined several characters together. It did kind of combine Van Helsing with Dr. John Seward. And now he's, because he was apparently in this story, there's a background story with him being adopted by the Van Helsing family, and so he now has the name of Van Helsing. And there is still the mental institution. There's still a character of Renfield, but he is not seen as much, and he's seen more at the beginning and then a little bit later on in the book, and there's a completely different thing that happens with him. This book is written in diary form, just like the original Dracula, but it flips between diaries of Jonathan Harker, Mina Murray, I think Lucy a little bit, which Lucy is a wild card in this one, and Dracula as well, and I think Seward. I think Dr. Seward also, or Dr. Van Helsing, rather. Jonathan Harker is not quite as a romantic and heroic character in this. He does some things that I think are very questionable, especially at the beginning, that I'm kind of like, well, I don't like his character as much because he did that. And, like I said, Lucy's a wild card in this. This book is very reminiscent of the Coppola Dracula film in many ways. Dracula does not age in this book. He does turn into a bat creature and stuff, and there's some scenes with that, and they do go off, you know, with the whole romanticizing of Dracula, just like with that film, And they give Dracula a completely different purpose for coming to England than in the original novel. It's not because of, he's drank Transylvania dry. Also, he has a bunch of vampires and werewolves at his disposal. It's for a completely different reason, which is kind of reminiscent of the Dan Curtis Dracula, for the reason why they give him for going to England. But I'm not going to go into any of that because that would spoil. I'm not sure how much further. I mean, it's very erotic. There was definitely some words I'd never heard of used to describe certain things. We'll just say that. And, yeah, it was kind of a bizarre read. I will say I was ultimately disappointed with it. I only gave it 3 stars on Goodreads. I did like it. It's worth checking out if you like Dracula and if you're interested in a retelling and an erotic version of Dracula. Which, I mean, the Coppola Dracula film's kind of erotic anyway, but the book based off it, which I have reviewed along with the movie, is also very erotic. This surpasses them both. So, but anyway, that's I'm not really sure if there's any more I want to say. Like I said, I was kind of disappointed with this one. And also the eroticism, I mean, was really strong. Seemed to get stronger as the book went along, and then toward the ending of the book just seemed really rushed within itself. Because it's like, oh my gosh, are they going to travel, okay, I'm not going to spoil that. It's like, oh my gosh, are they even, is this going to happen? Are these things going to happen for someone who knows the, story of Dracula pretty well? And like, are they not going to do these things? And it's like, gosh, they're cutting it pretty close. And then it's wrapped up really fast. And the eroticism really tapers off. So anyway, that's my review. So I hope you enjoyed this Dracula review. And I'll be back with another Dracula review soon. And hopefully a Frankenstein one, because I do have a book for that. I hope everybody's enjoying their February and has a great Valentine's if you celebrate Valentine. Keep safe and keep spooky, and I'll see you next time right here on EDUList Reviews. Bye-bye.